Okay, so I've got 25 feet here to work with. I also have a piece of wire that was left in my 15-foot wire, and I split it in half. I've already cut the wire here. See? I'm going to do something special. I'm going to do something special. Where did I cut it? Here. Right there. You see there? I got two pieces now. 5 foot and 5 foot. Stick around, and I'm going to do something to another one of these cams with those wires. Okay, but the rest of it I'm going to do in the attic. Well, first things first, we're talking about this one light, and we know that's only going to have one cable going to it, and we're going to connect it to that light at the far end, and I'm going to cut a piece that's at least 7 feet long. So I got to get it out of my 25-foot roll here. Okay, I'm going to take that out, I'm going to unroll it and cut it. Well, I didn't know I was going to go this far with the explanations and stuff, but you know, you might appreciate it, right? On how am I going to do that? I got some cutters here, and you got to have some sort of cutters or something. And when I pull this out, I don't just pull it out and like this and get it all wiggy on me. I try to unroll it, you know, the same direction so I don't get like kinks in it, right? I just keep unrolling it this way. I guess I could go like that and pull it, you know, but I want to kind of straighten it out as I go. It's not that big of a deal, but because I'm cutting it down here, I'm just going to kind of do that business, get it sort of straight. Remember, I'm going to cut it 7 feet long. Get my tape measure out, and I'm just going to lock the end of it. I'm going to hold it out to 7 feet. Where is 7? See, I got a locking tape measure, so I just got it locked. Just press my little lock down on the end of the tape. Lock that. Get that. There's my 7. I'm going to cut that. I really don't want to get up there to that one because I'd be on my belly. Now I could do it. I'm just giving you different thoughts on your project, right? Okay, so I picked the right piece that I have. Got my 7-footer. And I'm going to take one of these cans. Let's use this one. And each one comes with a nice little template. Wow, this one's got 3 templates to it. That was good. Okay, I've already got the end on there. And I'm going to have to unscrew that a little bit. I don't know why when they have these little flex connectors or romex connectors that they just don't make the screws out further. Okay, just slide that. I'm going to push this in here like that. Now I got to kind of bend the end up. See? Bend it up like that. And that's probably plenty right there. Now I can take that and I'm just going to tighten this up. This is a clamp and this screws right over your romex. No other way to do this clamp properly, you know. Plastic boxes, you don't have these clamps. The metal box, you always got to have it clamped. If you would have used just that knockout hole, run your cable through there and call it good, that's not per code. You really don't want to do that. Okay? There's only one wire in here, so that clamp goes down all the way on there. okay? And I've got it facing up, that's why I have the screws facing up, so if anybody gets in the attic later, they don't have to use a small little screwdriver and go upside down. So I'm always trying to be mindful for the next person, right? Okay, now I can take that. And I gotta strip that cabling back. Let's see if you can see all that. I think you can. Just gonna leave it about there. Got my sheetrock knife. And I'm gonna lightly score the face. Just to, you know, not too hard. Take that off. You don't have to score it all the way down. You score it too hard, you could start cutting into your black and white wire. Okay, I'm just going to hold on to that, kind of stretch on it, and saw it off. Okay, now there's a little piece of paper that's wrapped around the ground. Pull that. Sometimes you can pull it off, but I usually just cut it off. Okay, this still swivels around a little bit, and that's fine. It's pushed in there nice and tight. Okay, so far so good. Now I'm going to strip these, and I got my wire strippers, and on wire strippers you can look, and usually you'll see numbers on there. 12, here I got 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and you put it in the associated hole. This is 12 gauge, so you put it in that 12 gauge hole, crimp it or smash it, and just wiggle it and pull it off. Okay, I don't want to make these pigtails or these little ends too deep because they gotta fit in those little ends there, remember? So I'm gonna guess at it this first go around, maybe about a ½ inch or so. I can always press them in here. Okay, so I got the black one. I can just bend that like that, and I can push it in any of those holes. Boom. That connection is done. The black cabling is on the inside of the orange just a little bit. And I can even see it. There's a clear plastic deal at the end. And I can see that that one's fine. Now I can do the white one. Done. I can do the copper one. I've got the copper one. Okay. Push that in like that. And that's how your connection is going to be so far. That's for this type of light fixture. Nowadays they have fittings like that. Isn't that kind of cool? See? That's all you got to do. No wire nuts needed on this one. You know what? I hope you're learning something on this, and hopefully you get lots of good information from my videos. If you ever think I'm doing a bad job, not giving you all the full story, or if I'm giving you too much of the story, I want you to tell me. I want to be a good teacher for you, okay? Okay, now at this point, I'm just going to rearrange these wires. I'm going to bend them down in here carefully. And this one's pretty easy because I only got one set of wires. Just spaghetti it in, kind of bend it down like that, however you got to. And then remember this little cover, it's got a little angled piece on there. Hit that where it goes. I'm going to push down on that, make sure everything's nice and tight where it's supposed to go. Hit that in, push down on here. There, that's it. One connection, ready to go up in the ceiling, just like that. Let's do it.